Good morning, everybody. It's the morning of the 29th. There's Trips back from her privy break over there. And we are waking up from the Chestnut Knob shelter. For those of you who have never seen a shelter, this is probably one of the nicest ones. Kind of like a little bunkhouse. You got a bunk here. You got a bunk bed here. And you got a two-sleeper over there and a bunk up there, and that's where we slept last night. This was our first shelter stay on the AT ever. You got these things here, kind of goofy looking. This is what you hang your food bag from here so that the mice don't get to it. A lot of different interesting things in these shelters, and they are nice, but we try to tent it as much as possible. The picnic tables are nice for eating and for recreating, but on any picnic table that I've ever seen on the AT, they always have these big burn marks because everybody wants to cook on them, and inevitably either the pot gets too hot or the canister itself or your cooking device gets hot, and sometimes they blow up and you have a fire. And we're just packing up for the morning here, doing our morning duties. We're only doing like 9.5 today, so it's going to be a short one. It's 8:30 in the morning and just about time to hit the trail. Morning. When the next water source is, I can ask him. Is there anything further to the south? Nice one. That was a pipe spring?
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Appreciate it. Oh, look at that. Morning. So we have our morning water duties coming down off of Chestnut Knob, and we have nature's faucet. What we have here is a piped spring. As you can see, Trips has got our dirty bag and our smart water bottle and our Sawyer filter. And filling up all of our stuff. It's good when you get to one of these water sources like this to chug as much water as you can. So we both pounded, just shy of a liter of water.
In like 2.5 minutes.
I don't know. Yesterday we were coming up to Chestnut through a pretty rough stretch, and we met farmer who had run out of water completely.
They still had about 5.5 miles to go before the next water source. So
we gave him a little trail magic, and Trips filled up he had like a plastic Coke bottle, filled it all the way up to the top for him, and he was very grateful and thankful because water is something that
take for granted
entirely
your access to it.
When you're in the quote-unquote real world, you turn on the tap and you get water, but out here, it is a precious commodity. Today we only have about 9.5 miles to do, so should be an easy one, right, Trips? We're hoping. So we're all filled up, ready to go. Let's hit it. What's up, Trips?
Hi.
How you doing, baby?
Good, you?
I'm doing good. Taking a little break here. We are 4.78 miles into our hike for the day. And we found this nice little stream. We just washed our clothes out a little bit. Took a bath. And by wash, I just mean we are getting ready to have some lunch of tortillas and nut butter, almond butter. I wish I had some more tuna. I've come to like tuna, and not so much the peanut butter stuff. So, mwah. Let's have lunch. We are 8.27 miles into day 4 and about to cross a little creek. So we got about 0.8 of a mile till we hit Knot Mall Shelter, which we originally intended to be our destination for the evening. But because we have close to a 20-mile day to do tomorrow, we're gonna try to press on another couple miles where there is a camp, Possum Creek Camp. That'll put us 2 more miles closer for tomorrow for our resupply.
Thank you.
Yeah, how are y'all today?
Doing good, doing good.
Playing?
How you doing?
Great.
Excellent. But everyone that we've run across so far has all been northbound, even most of the section hikers. And there have been a few, they're not all through hikers. It's kind of fun because we're able to give the northbounders information about what's coming up. And we're able to ask them our water sources and what kind of elevation we're looking at. And so it's a symbiotic exchange of information. In fact, we had one through hiker say that he loves us southbounders because we are a wealth of information. To all you northbounders, we come bearing information.
Yeah.
This is the Lick Creek footbridge. What's that? Or Lynn Camp Creek. Sorry. I'm confused. Where are we? I'm so tired. So tired. Crisscross. Applesauce. Here we are at Knot Mall Shelter, taking a break. These fine fellas. Hello, fellas. And Trips, how you doing? All ready to get going? All right, let's do it.
For some Wisconsin cheese.
Yeah. Us too. You guys got names?
Bandana Man.
Nice to meet you. Miyagi and Trips. All right, let's go find Possum Creek. If all goes as planned, we're going to meet up with some family. We're going to continue the hike southbound into the Grayson Highlands. So far we've run into beautiful weather. Couldn't have asked for anything better. We've had little periods of rain, but most of the significant rain's been overnight while we were in our tent or in a shelter. Ample water sources today. In fact, we're passing one right now. More than enough. thirsty, so we learned our lesson, so we fill up whenever we can. And so far everything's been good. Trips' ankle has been holding out really good for the last 2 days. We've had a more perfect 4 days, first 4 days on the trail. So we're hoping this this streak continues. Good afternoon, AT travelers. This is your captain Miyagi speaking. We're beginning our descent into Possum Creek. Weather down below is 74 degrees with a light north-northeast wind. At a steady 5 to 10 knots. I got a bug in my throat. A little while back I had a bug do like a kamikaze thing right in the back of my throat. And I swear to God it wants to crawl out right now. I'm like having flashbacks of Heather Brooks having a bug fly right into her ear. Nice bend over for the camera.
You're welcome. I was already bent over.
I see that. So here we are at the end of day number 4 on the AT. We have passed up Knob shelter. Not mall shelter, and we have decided to head further south of about 2 miles to Possum Creek, where we found these really nice campsites along Possum Creek. No one is here. Just up the way there is a parking area for those that want to hike the AT, and there's a shelter. It's more of a pavilion. It's private use, but right here we can do some washing up and maybe soak our toes a little bit, so that'll be nice. And we even have a fire pit where someone was very kind enough to leave us a pile of wood. So we're gonna get our tent set up now and some dinner made, and then maybe relax by the fire for a bit. It was a awesome day on the AT today. Beautiful weather, not many clouds in the sky at all, not too hot. Heck of a day. That? I love you.